Might save it. I don't know. See what happens. Cool. Seems good. How you doing? How you guys doing? How's it going? Morning. I left like half an hour potentially. Working on my boss's cricket, his vinyl stickers for his business. So learning basics because he has, it's not for the most part not bad. It's a little tedious, but just how to do it. So I make my own shirts, day by day baby steps, free therapy, life coach, keep it 1,000, and then my podcast. It's on the current stuff. It's on Twitch. So like the video lives like this, it'll be on there. So 3D70 Red Pill podcast. So all I focus on when I go live is about life, relations with the sufferer, empathy, and narcissist, good and bad people, how we function, spiritual, emotional, mental beings. So you go for yourself as an individual if you choose to want to. It's your choice. If not, you don't have to. Or the matter smiles behind you dying and crying and stay in toxic relationships. And if you have no kids, respectfully, you're blessed. You have no kids? Yo, relationship shit. Fucking the door's right there. Be like Forrest Gump and run. Or stay there. Pray, plan, hope, manifest. Your partner changes. Do what a lot of us did. And that's the shit. In time when you're working yourself, remember there's you and I cannot get nor buy back what? Love, time, and emotion. So when you comprehend that, why do you stay in toxic relationships? Which is definitely your choice once again. And then, little off subject, take care of your teeth, man. Me, I was younger, sugar baby. I was always eating sugar. I brushed my teeth here, flossed here and there, but I ate so much of it that I was not consistent with it. So now that I'm older, 20 years later and shit, my teeth are falling apart slowly wise. Got 3 molars that are busted. Lucky for pain medicine, it numbs it up for a second. So Monday I'm gonna go to the dentist, see if I can, his molar is cracked, it's busted open. I'm gonna see if they're gonna yank it out because last night could not sleep with the shit. And it sucked because I kept waking up because of this pain. That's why I tell people, this body, these vessels are fucking weak. You could be a gym brat, yoked the fuck up, T-pain suck, get cut, get beat up, car accidents, my ankles are getting better wise, and it sucks, man. The body's they're hella weak. In my mansion, I worked to myself, closed all the doors of pain, spiritual, emotional, mental. I'm a beast, I'm a god, I'm immortal, I won't ever die. Zeus, the god, didn't get shit at night because Zeus fell to lust. That's why you have demigods and goddesses everywhere. That's why when you become a god, goddess, woke in the matrix, woke, then you control your lust, the bad side of you, hate, lucifer side, pride, ego, lust, greed, power, God side, love, you're proud and humble, love and respect, that's all you do, show love and respect to everybody. Alright, and remember this, when you work on yourself wise, you can control your environment best as. And that's why rejection is protection. Verbalize your boundaries, learn how to say no. And then, when people say you're being mean, no. If they're being mean to you, you're matching energy, you be mean to them. And they elaborate, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing because you're doing this, and so on and so on. If you don't do that, then stay there as a people pleaser, stay there as a punching bag. Do that shit for many years to be. I did that shit for 39 years of my life, fucking 39. 18 at heart, inside, 42 on the outside now. But as an individual, my last 3 years of my life, I'm fucking blessed. I won't ever be in a toxic relationship. Anyone gives me shit, what I do. I verbalize boundaries and tell you what's up. I don't care. You play stupid, I play stupider. All day, every day. That's why it's called reverse psychology. Whatever people tell you with their petty words, use the exact same words and throw something on top of that. And if you get triggered, be like, yo, how'd you get your feelings? You're trying to bully, but you can't bully me at all because that's why I worked on myself. So stop being mean, I'll stop being mean. And so on and so on, just... The shit is people are scared to hurt people's feelings. I'm like, I love you guys, but... I know it's like cool to show them respect to others as long as they're showing them respect to you. Like the whole bullshit with respect your elders. Right, if your elders respect you. If they're giving you bullshit and grief, then why you sit there and take the punches? Do I gotta respect my elders? No. They play stupid, you play stupid. Simple as that. If you choose someone, it's your choice. And yesterday, one of my buddies I haven't seen for a while, I was at the gym doing gym therapy wise. And that's what my damn tooth, I was going to do like a half-hour session gym therapy because I love my cardio, right? Now my ankle's doing better because I'm getting, seeing the chiropractor, and then Tuesday's the physical therapy wise. So now they're not broken, they're just bruised to shit, especially my left one. So I walk with a badass limp. Now it's doing better because thanks to people that know what they're doing, they're massaging my ankles and shit. So I was gonna do a half-hour session, but I only did 21 minutes because my tooth, just the air going across the tooth that's busted, fucking was hurting. I had to leave, which sucked, you know. So, anyway, some of my buddies there, he's like, "Yo, like, dude, how long you been back home?" I was like, "I've been back here for like 10 years. 10 years now? 10 years? Yeah, 10 years now. Like, you been here for 10 years? Like, I don't even see you. Like, I don't go out." What do you mean? I don't go out. I just go to work, gym therapy, Wally World, Dollar Tree, go watch a film with my daughter, co-parents on the weekends, and then go back home. I'm a homebody. I don't go out nowhere. Tell me, I go respectfully, why they going here a little Mexico? I don't go out here. Why? What am I gonna do? Go to the clubs, go to the bars, go to the house parties and bullshit. Is the way you meet people there. I'm like, dude, this is the ghetto hood. They said it was. This shit. I go, well, you meet some girl there better because you married? Like, nah, single, 14 months celibate. Well, you meet a girl there. I'm like, I go, baby boy, check this out. And all these, you cannot find love at fucking bars, house bars, and clubs. 95% people there, which I'm gonna make a shit that says that. 95% people are there for what? Lust. 3% people are there for what? To actually have fun. Take a break from the fucking universe. 2%, I'm 2%. I don't want to be there. I'm the fucking DD, and I make sure the squad behaves. So why would I be there for if that's not my environment? If I already know the outcome. So he's always just like that. I'm like, show me a person that finds love at the bar, clubs, house parties, and they're still together long term. No drama, no toxic, no bullshit. You can't really find this. It's pretty much rare. Fuck, damn, this tooth sucks so bad. So, take care of your teeth, guys. If not, you'd be like me. I'm pain. Shit sucks so bad. Right now, I'm downloading my Twitches. So once again, I recommend y'all go live, save all your stuff, which I recommend doing. Like, if you're healing, going through shit in life, this is your free therapy. As an individual, you know, you can speak your mind to the fullest. As an individual, I'm blessed. Like, this is not for myself, it's for you guys. I went through my healing, awakening, and woke journey. So not just tell a story. I'm not a victim. I'm not a warrior, survivor. I love the universe. I have nothing against nobody. And I just want you guys to get your life back so you don't feel alone. Because that shit sucks, most definitely does. So, damn. Sorry, guys. Just my tooth bothering me. I gotta wait till the med kicks in. The benefit of medicine, I guess. And then later on, my mouth's feeling better. I gotta do an IG, a TTY is like a response to some young white cat that I'm talking to, going back and forth through IGYs because we're going open-mind debate. Which, as an individual, I don't like doing too much typing. For what reason? Use the phone correctly, especially on TTYs. You can screenshot that, which I'm gonna do, and then from there, I'm gonna do a response, and then from there, put it on IG, tag the young cat individual, because we're having an open-mind debate. Because he's like, how can you say you do free therapy, life coach? Like, what credentials do you have? I'm just like, oh fuck. God damn. 2 seconds, guys. My damn mouth, man. I'm saying these fucking bodies are fucking weak. Fuck, man. Toothache sucks so bad. Just throbbing. But anyways, we're going back and forth about, like, credentials. I was like, I don't give a shit about my credentials. DSM-5 book, therapist. I go, that's the time shit. Respectfully wise, I challenge every therapist, counselor, psychologist in the universe, narcissist creator, life coach. It's all my conversation, all my debate. Just tell me some shit about life, relationships, how we suffered, empathetic narcissists, how we function spiritually, emotionally, mentally, beings-wise. Why the fuck do we cry about one person through a breakup? Make that shit make sense. And he's like, okay, cool. Take away the man-made credentials. What else you got? I'm like, He's like, you have no books, nothing. I was like, no, I get it. People go through like the healing journey, awakening journey. Y'all go on YouTube, go to the library. There's many books out there about empath and narcissist, bipolar, the whole thing with fucking time bonds and bullshit. Yeah, there's many books, but here's the kicker, which I'm gonna tell them. Okay, you have those books, but here's the kicker. There's creators, there's authors of those books. Are they on my level? Are they woke? Can we have a conversation and they don't choke up? And because if they can't, this conversation won't hurt their feelings at all. And they can tell me what I'm telling everybody. Everything's subject to as an individual. But I'm going to tell them, if you want my debate, bring your books, bring your YouTube, bring everything. Bring your therapist, counselors, bring your parents, aunties, uncles. I challenge every single one of you. It's just an open conversation. Tell me why you're in a relationship and it's toxic as fuck. And you're scared to leave. And when you leave from the relationship, you're going to die again. Not physically, spiritual, emotional, mentally wise. Because now what? The break is happening again. Now the shit's falling apart again. And then especially when you have kids, boom, now you're going to be a baby mom. Baby father number 1, number 2, number 3. Yep, here we go again. It failed again. Why? Why does it keep failing? And that's all I'm trying to do is tell a story, and that's it. What's up, Antonio? How you doing? How's it going? And that's the shit. Like, whatever you believe in, man, like, whatchamacallit, like, pride and ego, right? I sound cocky as fuck. Because that's the pride and ego I control. But I'm not saying I'm better than you. No, I'm not better than you guys. We're all equals not knowing. So I said to homeboys, yo, I'm not better than none of you, man, at all. In time, I promise you 1,000, you become woke, woke on yourself to the journey. You'll be speaking what I'm speaking. You know where I'm coming from. You might have different words, terminology, analogies, but there's no world competition. You know exactly where I'm coming from. Because now you blessed. When you sleep, you die. No more overthinking, no more insomnia. You good. But the downfall of people getting defeated because, like, how can there nobody, right? Especially on social media. My numbers ain't shit on social media. Go to all my platforms. My numbers are tiny. And the outlook is, therapists, counselors, psychiatrists, psychologists, badass numbers, fucking thousands of followers, millions of followers, and they're still going through breakups. That's the shit that blows my fucking mind big time. I love the positive energy. Oh, thank you. No, hey, thank you, Mano. I just tell a story. I've been saying this for 3 years now. I always say it's my last dying breath. It's not for myself. Like, the cool thing is, like, what I recommend, if you go into, like, breakups, deaths and bullshit, shit in life, right? Like, going live, as an individual for you, like, I went, 3 years ago for myself, it's my free therapy. I had to talk to you guys actually interact, make comments. Cool, I'm talking about with you guys, right? And the thing is, that's the beautiful thing, is your free therapy. The best therapist, counselor, psychologist in the universe for you as an individual is the person in the mirror. Because why? We're all unique. I don't know what you're thinking and vice versa, right? But the cool thing with the support team, we hold your hand and guide you. That's a beautiful support team. Because in your head, if you're trying to get over breakup, anxiety, depression, and your knowledge, wisdom, and know to max the fuck out, how are you supposed to evolve? It's highly impossible. You can't. But if you talk to a support team, reach out for help, and they actually hold you and guide you, guess what? We give you ideas, scenarios, options to work with, I like that. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, because you never know who needs it. Most definitely. This is what I say. 95% of the universe is grown codependent, not knowing. A lot of us, like I was, we're looking for love and happiness in people and man-made bullshit. How so? You can have all the Gucci and Prada, BBLs, OnlyFans, 1,000 supercars, all your businesses. Set these goals for life to achieve it. And even when you achieve them, you're still fucking miserable, right? So what is all that man-made bullshit? You're buying band-aids to your cuts and wounds. Because in your mansion, and if the rap artist, your mansion, all the pains a door wide open. Why? Because you haven't go your exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, child trauma. That's why anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues, triggers what? All the letters, overthinking, reactive abuse. Sorry, my tooth. If you don't know what reactive abuse is, that's when you become verbally or potentially physically abusive with your partner, your kids, an environment, or even yourself, yourself. Because we go through a breakup, we go desperation mode, and you threaten to off your dome. Or you will literally break fingers. I've seen it before. Break fingers, arms and shit because you don't want them to leave. And even though the relationship's toxic, then what are you doing? You're gaslighting, manipulating that person to not leave. Now, that's why you're forcing them to be with you guys. You can force people to be alive, but in reality, no, it's their life. They can leave whenever they want to. You're unhealthy for yourself. This whole relationship is unhealthy, What's wrong with my tooth? Oh, brother, check this out. I tell everybody, fuck. When I was younger, I was a sugar baby, man. I loved eating sugar all the time, right? So, candies and bullshit, I brushed my teeth flossy, but I guess not suffice because now that I'm older, 20 years later, my molars falling apart. I got 3 of them that busted. Chunks are missing. So this one has got a big chunk missing. Today hit me the hardest, so now it's all throbbing on my side. So I got painkillers to numb it up. Monday to the dentist and the idea to yank it out because yeah, this is horrible. Last night I couldn't sleep. That's why I was showed a little bit late. So yeah, I'm waiting for the pain medicine to kick in to numb it up for a minute, and then I'm gonna be doing this all weekend, you know. And that's why I say, like, it's not crazy when I say this. This vessel, this body, it ain't shit. You could be you could be a gym rat, physically fucking fit, right? Yoked up like Arnold, right? But that's the physical body. That's it. Did a car accident like I did a month and a half ago or a month ago. No broken bones. My ankles are bruised to shit, right? So I'm recovering from that, and now I got this toothache. So that's the shit. It's these bodies. You get a paper cut, you die. But in my mansion, I worked on myself, closed the doors of pain, woke all the great jazz, spiritual, emotion, mentally. I'm a beast. I'm a god. I'm mortal. I won't ever die. The vessel die. I won't die. So yeah, I'm paying the price. Yeah, cause tooth pain ain't. Oh yeah, no, it ain't no joke, Joe. Back in the day, medieval times, yo, when there was no like medicine like shit like this, now I know why people would die from this shit. Pain's a killer. Fuck yeah, it can destroy you, man. That's when you go to breakups, right? When you have, I don't know if you ever, I can't, respectfully wise. When you have emotional breakdowns, if you know what an emotional breakdown is, that's when you're going through a bad breakup, right? Or somewhere it could be a death, something tragic in life, right? And you lay there in bed, you lay in a car, whatever the situation is, and you can't fucking move. Mentally, you want to move. Physically, you don't. And your body, your muscles literally weigh like 1,000 pounds. You can feel every fucking nerve in your body, but you can't move because you have an emotional breakdown. 3 years ago with my breakup, that's my first time ever experiencing that shit. I had 3 emotional breakdowns like that. Fucking crazy. I couldn't move the shit for like a minute. Because why? When you go to breakups, why do you cry about one person? Why the fuck do you feel like the end of the world? Because we're brainwashed there to be broken, and we're broken and codependent. That's why it's called. When you go through the healing journey, which is very painful because you're detoxing codependent. I need him, her in my life. No, you don't. You want them if they want you, but obviously they're not by your side now. So, yeah. I wish people realize that, most definitely. That's how I realized that. What up, Miss Levy? How you doing? How's it going? You're true because when my tooth started hurting, I didn't want to talk to anyone and hear you. Oh yeah, no. I do this shit out. I go live like Monday through Fridays, right? A couple hours, like half an hour during the day and the evening for like a couple hours. Sometimes like shit, like sometimes I do like 3, 4, 5 hour sessions. It depends how the vibe is, right? But I don't do it for myself. Once again, this is not for me. I'm a blessed individual. Like my pride, I control it, so I'm blessed. It's just for you guys. Like whoever's going through it, don't feel alone. I got you. For the associate, I'm always in your pocket, you know. And it's free therapy. I got you. You know, it's just focus on you and that's it. But yeah, my DMs, you going live today? I'm like, yeah, I'm in pain, but I'll go live for a little while. I'll see how it holds up. Tons of the world. Yeah, no, it's a cool thing about technology. Use it correctly, we're talking and vibing. That's the beauty about technology. If you use it correctly. Incorrectly, you're doing the phone, social media party. You're doing the what? Jade and Will Smith, entanglements? Yeah, August. Yeah, so you're using the phone incorrectly. Passing boundaries, that's why you're passing boundaries, people's DMs. And I love my partner, I love my husband, I love my wife, right? But I'm emotionally cheating. To build up to the physical cheating. Yeah, that was called, what? Premeditated, you thought about that. Eventually, you only get tired above and say choice. Because no one put a gun to your head. You did it. You chose that shit. And then when shit happens, you get caught, payroll, victim, tell sob story. Make that shit make sense. Real talk. Oh, thank you, mano. Crazy I found you alive. It's helping. Hey, I got you, mano. If anyone, it's for me. Thank you, bro. If anyone says, oh yeah, no, for sure. Thank you. Thanks for sending those nice words. It really changed my mood. Oh, but yeah, no, for sure, I got you. That's what I do for everybody. I send this positive message to everybody, my personal message, so people don't feel alone. Like I give you every idea to work with. And if you do feel alone, like I tell them, yo, I'm always in your pocket. Don't feel alone. Just reach out to me. I'll make time for everybody. I do like many one-on-ones every day. I've been doing this for 3 years now, and I do this to my last dying breath because it's not for me. It's for you guys. I chose 3 years ago to sacrifice my life, ink therapy, all this. That's why I got the Jesus crown of thorns, because having tattoos is wrong. Little Mex where I'm from is wrong. I crucify myself because I can get a regular job because my tattoos. which it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. It just it's just the blue pillars. What I'm saying is too much, you know. Thank you. Oh yeah, for sure, man. I got you. Hope it helps others like it. Help me for real. For sure. I respect your testimony. Thank you. For sure, Daniel. Thank you. There you go. Like, tell you, it's unjust to get destroyed in life. It's unjust to go to a relationship and get destroyed, to cry about one person and sit there fucking to the point that you get fucking man-made bullshit. You hit rock bottom. You do drugs, alcohol, pills. You know, that is so unjust. Because now, you know, you got the hurdle of the breakup. You have the hurdle of drugs. Now you bring kids in the mix. That hurdle, go to divorce, breakup. Now you come being mom, baby, father. And the last one for the mothers out there, the single moms. If I want to, I'm a single father, 8 kids. I can leave all my kids. Now my exes have to become what? Mother and father. That's my choice, right? It sucks. But that's why I tell a story now. That's why I preach about co-parenting. Because my second baby moms, you know, mother of boys, we have a better friendship and partnership because I worked on myself. So that's why I say what I said to the fullest. And that's why I love the universe, helping against nobody. That's why, as a matter of fact, what I said, dang, oh man, 2 seconds, guys. This shit sucks, man. I'm gonna tell you, mouthwash to rinse this shit off with the alcohol, because fuck, this shit hurts bad, man. And the pain medicine hasn't kicked in yet. This shit sucks so bad, man. That's why I say these fucking bodies are fucking weak. But everybody in this universe has a position, right? You got dentists, brush your teeth, floss your shit. Why they say that? So you be doing this bullshit. Yeah, man. But anyway, what you gonna call it? There's a flick that I recommend watching. I did a TTI. Actually, it's not my big one. On my other apps, I promote it. It's called The Sun. Came out last year. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, grab your tissue box. As an individual, I don't cry. That ass, like my second baby mom's 3 years ago. That's the last female I ever cried. My recent girlfriend, like what, 14 months ago, she squashed it. I didn't share a tear, nothing. I trip, I don't fall, I adapt to my situation. I don't need a partner. I want a partner if they want time. I can't force nobody to be my life, and vice versa, right? So, I won't ever shed a tear for any female that leaves my life. With that said, watch that flick, The Sun. It's fucking, for all you out there trying to, like, you know, it's not easy being a parent. It's not easy being a kid. It's not easy being a family. It's not easy doing co-parenting. It's a lot of shit going on. Right? So, just to become a father, that's a title. You become a father when you actually open your mouth and do what? Communication comprehension. You know how to bite your tongue and not do reactive abuse. Same thing as parents, you know, just like a lot of us are parents, but we're in life, we're fucking miserable in a relationship, but we do it for the kids, for the culture, for the family. Because my parents did all that corny bullshit. Like, that's so miserable. If the relationship is over, before anybody fucking cheats, you should do that uncomfortable conversation and sit down and have the my conversation. Shit out. This has been whatever, 2 years. We have 1 kid, right? It's not getting any better. Like, if it's not getting better in a month, I'm letting you know that I'm gonna leave. I'm choosing myself. We'll try to do co-parenting. We'll figure this out. And yes, your partner can get triggered and like, what the fuck? They could take it better, good, right? But it's better to have that uncomfortable conversation before anybody fucking cheats. Because when you cheat, yo, that destroys people. That destroys people every fucking which way. Scenarios, you know, like before, like people that are homeless, right? Before I'd be like, yo, like, a lot of us would say, right, like, I know as a blue pillar, yo, why don't they get a job? Jobs are fucking everywhere. But here's the kicker. Scenario, let's say they went through a breakup, a divorce, they lost their kids, whatever the fuck, they hit rock bottom, they can't function no more. So they want to be away from everybody. Wise, I've had conversations in Seattle with the homeless now, bullshit with them, talk to them, ask them if it's cool, you know, talk about the story, so see how they got to where they got to, etc. And the majority of them is fucking relationship issues, deaths, breakups, resistance with the kids, the wife with the kids, and they're fucked, you know. Now I get it. Now I have nothing against them. Like, okay, cool, I get it. you hit rock bottom. And then when you don't have a support team, when you have no support team, you're fucked every which way. Respectfully, but you are, like I was. And then as a man, quote unquote, this blooper conversations like you're a man. Express your feelings. In the Spanish culture, you're a mandilon, a mandi, which basically, once again, beta simp. You're a girl. If you start telling you problems or you express your feelings to your partner, that's wrong. Fuck that bullshit. That's why I'll tell you boys out there, you want to self-sabotage relationship. When you grow up and when I ask you how you doing, what's going on with you, babe? Why you mad? Even though obviously she sees that you're mad, because it's very simple to read anyone's energy, body language, facial expression, tone of voice, energy. Where's my eyes at, right? So they know I'm sad, they know I'm mad, but I'd say I'm good. Am I talk about it? No, I'm good. So what am I doing? I'm pushing her away. That's the shit. And that's how, not knowing, we self-sabotage relationships. It's not the women, it's the boys more narcissistic, raised incorrectly wise. That's why all this man versus women bullshit, blooper conversations, that shit's irrelevant. Like, why don't you talk about your feelings? And then they're like, yo, because the girl could use, your girlfriend could use your feelings against you. Like, if it's a heated argument, that's how it's called reactive abuse. You react to the situation, you bring their traumas and bring it to the present. That was not her intent, but you triggered her. That's why if someone's getting heated, right, getting bothered, then it goes to the anger, then it gets to the hate. Then before it gets to the anger and hate, you get to, do the first part, bothered. Let's switch the subject because the subject is not progressing. I don't want to get you mad. I don't want to say something I'm going to regret, right? Fuck this tooth. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. I'll probably do it a little bit longer, guys, and probably get out because, this is hurting bad. It's fucking so bothersome. But remember, I did it to myself, paying the price. So, yeah. Excuse me, sorry, guys. The mouthwash helps a lot because the alcohol in it numbs up the gum and the tooth. But it's just a Band-Aid. All this shit is just a Band-Aid. That they'll be okay till Monday because Monday goes to the dentist, the emergency part. If you can rip this shit out, pull that motherfucker out, man. It's just hurt. It sucks, man. But once again, I did it to myself. Take care of your teeth, guys. Brush your shit, floss your shit, mouthwash your shit. Because if not, you'll be like me, man. It's horrible. And that's like this whole conversation, right? I'm going to sound crazy when I say this. If you believe like God, Lucifer, higher powers, right? So you have like that's what like TTY. My TTYs, I have like my FYP is all about spiritual, like God, positive, motivational stuff. They got laughing therapy, right? All repo talk, right? So there's ones we're talking about the whole thing like, the human experience, right? This body, this vessel. Initially, it's a human experience, but then like to say, let's say, angels and shit, right? So it sits in there, I'm in heaven, chilling. I see humans, they're going through, right? So I'm going to go down there to be human and help them out. And by rules, right? Supposedly, nobody will know this shit until we pass away. The best of this time. And then we know all the answers to life, right? If there's afterlife, God, etc., right? So that's why this is ideas, concepts. So anyways, so let's say that the idea, the scenario is that I was in heaven, I was an angel and shit, I want to go down to earth, help out the humans. They're like, yo, you can do that, bet. I'm definitely do that, but here's the kicker. You go down there, you're up here in heaven, you know everything. Fucking birds and bees, beautiful as fuck. The whole spiritual what's going on, etc. But when you go down there in the human body, flesh-wise, you go as them. You start as them. So in time, the intent to go through healing, awakening, eventually woke journey. When you become woke, you will comprehend everything. But the thing is, you gotta go through everything what a human does. And here I am telling a story. Sound crazy as fuck? I'm crazy, but I'm blessed. People that are saying, you're all saying in toxic relationships and your feelings over one person in the universe. Why? Like I was. That's why blue conversations, everything happens for a reason in life. You gotta go through, you gotta learn the hard way. That's like a puzzle, you gotta put the pieces together, wise. It is what it is. I just like that shit so much. That shit's so incorrect. Like, no. Bullshit. That's bullshit. Why am I saying what I'm saying? Why am I in my life for? Because I'm bored? Nah, it's not for money. It's for you guys. First and foremost, fucking tooth. But, I just tell a story now. Every day above ground for the last 2 years, I tell the same story. I try to simplify life for everybody. That's why my tattoos. I have plenty more to come. I'm gonna finish and get some more this month. Next month I have 4 sessions, so I'll finish this arm, do my triceps, finish my neck, and then start working on my back. But 95% of my tattoos will be words. All these, my sayings and stuff. Because I'm just trying to make it simple for everybody, wise. And that's the thing. Life's hard. Life's not hard. The only reason why life is hard because we allowed narcissistic energy vampires in our lives. And life became really hard because why? When we got in relationships, because relationships can make you, break you, and definitely destroy you. That's why life became hard. You're caring about one individual, stressing about one individual. Why? Make that shit make sense. Especially the stressing you. Oh, hey, what's up, dishwasher soap? I'm doing good. It's just my tooth. It's the only thing. My tooth bothering me. How you doing? How's it going? Oh, what's up, Transparency? How you doing, man? How's it going? I'm sick today. All prayers and hugs you get better. Gotta take care of the bodies and body takes care of you, wise. And another thing, like stress is a killer. Stress is definitely a killer. So if you control your environment, your peace, your energy, then I promise you won't get it sick. Me, wise, I don't get sick with my kiddos because kids have super germs, right? But other than that, I don't get sick. Because I'm not, respectfully wise, I don't stress about nothing in life. I don't. I got the financial, I'm getting better at the financial stable because, once again, when I'm from Eastern Washington, Little Mexico, I'm considered the devil if I'm tattoos on my neck and my face. So I can get a regular job. Like, oh, once you apply, bro, I've applied everywhere. And everyone's getting jobs but I. And I've been applying. Why? Because my tattoos, I'm the devil. But I love my tattoos, because here's the kicker. They don't ask me shit about my tattoos. Little Mexico, all the old school Spanish cats. At the time, you gotta go to church, right? And they'll be, yeah. I tell it to the managers, since the managers are interviewing me wise, I go, why do you go to church for? Do you know Jesus sat down with killers, rapists, everybody? They go to church for what reason? You're scared to ask me about my tattoos? They're just fucking words. But you're scared to ask the question, what are your tattoos about? But here in Eastern Washington, Little Mexico and shit, it's like 90% Caucasians, whites, right? Hispanic, Latinos, 10% POCs. But the mentality here is 1950 Rolodex times. That's when they look at me, I'm the devil and bullshit. The only ones actually brave to ask me anything are kids, dead ass. And even then, the parents say, oh yeah, don't talk to him. He's crazy, all good shit. I just smile, but crazy, but I'm blessed, y'all. Y'all go to you're going back home to that toxic relationship, and I'm sending you to church, miserable as fuck. I pray for you guys, and you're older than me. You're gonna be like miserable to your last dying breath, and that sucks. So in this lifetime, you're supposed to be in toxic relationships. You stay because of kids, because of culture, because of religion. Because my parents do it. Fuck it, for a man-made title, go for it. I pray for them, that's it. I'm crazy but blessed every which way because I don't go back to home to toxicity. I'm not in drama, no nothing. In respect for when I say this, but you guys are sitting with anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues. I pray for you. I can't fix you nor save you. Nobody in the fucking universe can't fix you nor save you. No drugs, no pills, no therapist, counselor, psychologist, and the cherry top God Almighty, He can't fix you nor save you. Why am I saying what I'm saying? He gave us free will. Simple as that. So it's my journey, healing, awakening, but you woke journey like yours if you want to start it. If you don't, point the finger at every mother but yourself. Do so. And that's it. Yes, there's a situation where you kind of felt, yes, because you were gullible and naive. You did not see all the red flags that were in your face. I promise you they were there. Once you start fall back working yourself, you will comprehend what I'm telling you. Think you heard this. And that's what I do. I just tell a story. All we can do for each other, all we can do for each other, heal, guide, support, uplift, forewarn, show my love to each other. That's all we can do for each other. Hey artist, how you doing, man? That's all we can do for each other. I promise you that. That's how I'm gonna get that tattooed on me, wise. All these little certain things that I say is me, my body, and then I'm gonna make like my family and friends are like, but no one see your tattoos. My shirts will say everything. All my shirts in the front say my motto: day by day, baby steps. Free therapy, life coach. Keep it 1,000. Ron Rio. I heard sugarcoat life, and then 3D Center Rep Up podcast. This pod would be on my Twitch side. Painfully wise, but I'll be there. So all I do is tell a story. Like this on the back of this shirt says, "Elusive disciples, gangbangers, mafiosos, drug dealers, people from the block. Your outcome is beat up, locked up, shot up, or 6 feet under. Your family and friends, especially your parents, can be stress-free when you're 6 feet under. No more phone calls. You chose your lifestyle. So who's gonna trigger that? I mean, who's gonna get triggered? These are disciples, then gangbangers, mafiosos, drug dealers, people from the block, because that's their lifestyle. They chose that shit. They can't tell me they're God disciples. Like, yo, you're destroying people. You know that, right? And then I got when I was at the gym wise, which when I was leaving, young cat saw my shirt. He's like, that's wrong. Like, what do you mean it's wrong? He's no, they're not the disciples. I go, tell me they're God's disciples. They're doing fucking wrong. I go, if you live in that life, once again, if you're drug dealing, cool, whatever, you do small shit, but big shit. I'm talking about, the big pushers. They know what they're doing. They know they're destroying this whole war going on. They got all this man-made bullshit over a fucking man-made dollar, right? So yeah, they're loose disciples. They're choosing to do wrong, which is their choice, premeditated. That's their choice. And then they tell them, and then they want to have kids in a family. Oh, all you women out there having kids with loose disciples, I pray for you, and that's it. And on top of that, when the relationship fails, which will fail, wise, and you become baby mom, baby fathers, if he does not let you go, you crucify yourself. I tell these females all the time in my DM, they want to get to know me. I'm not a virgin. I'll tell you everything about me. But if your baby father is de la calle, which in English means the person from the streets mentality-wise, I will be your friend associate. I will not be your partner because I date you. I tell Queen, respectfully, I will date you and your kiddos. I can do that, no problem. I know you ain't the issue. Your baby father, that's the issue. And she'd be like, what do you mean? Because I ask him, are y'all doing co-parenting? No, not really. Is he involved? Kind of, but it's drama and bullshit. Okay, does he work? What's he do? And what's his culture? What's his nationality and shit? And they tell me, oh no, well, he's in the streets. Oh, he's like I is. Oh, yo, Queen, respectfully, here's a kicker. I'm going to tell you something. No one probably told you this. Go for it. You crucified yourself, not knowing, by having a kid with him. How? Because I date you, I date him. He don't got to touch me. His people can touch me. So I'm trying to live as long as possible, as peaceful as possible. So I'll be your friend associate, and that's it. Anyone you get involved with, he would fucking self-sabotage relationship because he's not going to let you go until he lets you go. And there's co-parenting. That potentially wise you have a partner. Until then, I pray for you and that's it. So I tell all the females out there, it's so fucking easy to tell, man. People are narcissistic. First and foremost, everyone in the fucking universe, you, I, everyone behind the screen, will all have BPD, bipolar, borderline personality disorder, and empathy, narcissistic personality disorder. If that's not true, to simple questions. Why in your feelings? Why do you get triggered by fucking words? They are just words. If I call you ugly, fan, stupid, bullshit, and I don't you from Adams, you get triggered. How? I don't know you from Adams. I'm bullshitting. I'm just your coworker, whatever situation is. But the answer to that, because no one wants to know the answer, let me tell you the answer, because those words, remember, it could be any fucking word. I'm just doing that as a scenario. If I say ugly, fan, stupid, it triggers any negative emotion, anxiety, depression, bitterness, etc. In your head, yeah, the door, the doors of pain and mansion are open, right? So, ugly, fan, stupid, many people have, many owners of the words. For you person-wise, your ex owns those words, your exes, past pain, toxic love, child trauma, bullies, anyone that calls you ugly, fan, stupid, that's why you get triggered by those words. So if someone tells you that, a random person tells you that, coworker tells you that, and they're just bullshitting, that lets you know that you should work on those triggers. That's why it's called trigger. Talk to yourself. And then verbalize boundaries. Hey, let's say it's your coworkers, your family, friends, someone on social media. Hey, can you please watch those words, because those words bother me, trigger me wise, because that reminds me of my ex, my father, my mother, whomever the situation is. And then they tend to, show you love and respect, and they do that. They do verbalize. They do respect your boundaries. If you don't respect your boundaries, then what do? Rejection is protection. You push them away. If you choose to, which is your choice. If not, stay a people pleaser, be the punching bag, and be there for fucking years to be. And every time you see him, walk away or sit there and take the hits. Your choice. I pray to God I make it to Monday, man. Pull this damn tooth out. It's just horrible. The water comes in for a second. And that's the shitty part. I tell people, like, analogy. You gotta take care of your body so your body takes care of you wise. If you don't take care of your body, it will fall apart. Gym therapy, cardio. I'm saying be a gym brat, but, do your cardio. Do a little weights. Nothing crazy. Like me, when I'm start working out again, like lifting weights wise, I do 3 sets of 20, lightweight, high repetition. Why? Because I don't want fucking bulk. I don't want strength. I just want stamina, and that's it. Maintain. That's it. Because the thing about I used to be younger, I was pretty big, right? But it's hard to maintain, first of all. Second of all, why you need all that mass muscle for what? Own case, gotta fight. I just like that motherfuckers in the universe, blue pillars, gotta protect your family and friends. Nobody in the fucking universe has to get physical. Nobody wise. Little kids, I get it, the kids growing up. But as far as teenagers, adults, nope. That's your narcissistic traits. Hate, pride, ego, lust, greed, power, control that shit. This is the time my kids, tell everybody, anyone get physical, first and foremost, yo, this ain't fucking Mexico, it's America. I call the boys in blue. Go fight the courts and judges and bullshit. That's your shit, not my shit. Respectfully wise. And they be like, oh, you're a bitch. Yes, I'll be a proud bitch for you to be. You be a prideful bitch. Lock the fuck up in your dog kennel. And you be locked up for words, emotion, and conversation. Make that shit make sense. So that's why I tell them you're the modern day caveman, Wreck-It Ralph, walking fireball, Hulk smash. Your IQ level of fucking your fist, guns in a squad. You're fucking a blooper, you're fucking weak. Take the red pill, kill me and destroy me with words. Give me my feelings, trigger my trauma, all that bullshit. Try to. I challenge you. Open conversation. That's what I'm saying. Like 95% behind the screen, I can destroy the words, trigger you with words, and they're just fucking words. That's the beautiful thing about the situation. You're bothered by words. Why? Why don't you work on your triggers, work on your mansions so you can progress in life? If people are taking your energy, why do you allow it? Push them away. And then, yes, when you push people away that take your energy, your circle can become really small. Expect it to become really small. That's why I tell my one-on-ones, like, the healing journey is going to be painful, and then we start being positive, like I do, positive ritual, whatever you're doing is positive. You never spoke that in your fucking life, in your lifetime. Now all of a sudden he's being positive. God, whatever you're saying, but it's positive. Not every 4 years put that in your life. Everyone will call you crazy. People gonna push people, they're gonna push away, family and friends. And then you might be alone. But remember, there's nothing wrong being alone. When you're alone, you don't have a probation officer by your side. Let me see your phone. You can't address this. You know what I mean? You can't talk to these people. What the fuck? You don't have no one regulating your ass. It's just you, right? Now you do whatever you want. Fucking date yourself. Go watch a flick. Go for a walk. Travel the universe. Get to know you again. And people are like, when I tell them, what do you mean get to know yourself again? Because did you know when you love people, when you overlove people, you lose yourself? Why do you think people ask the simple questions? Yo, Rito, we like to eat. I don't know. What do you do for fun? I don't. If your answers are fucking I don't know, then there's your problem. You don't know yourself. Fuck. But how don't you know yourself? Because it's very simple. In relationships, when you give your all to a person, all without regulating your heart feelings. Sorry, excuse me, whatchamacallit. What I say is this. When you're crying for them, you're crying for yourself. And by you overloving them, you lost love for yourself. That's why you're dying and crying. You don't know yourself no more. So fall back, date the person in the mirror, get to know yourself again. Get to know what you love, what you hate, what you dislike. From there, wise, learn from the situation. Learn from the situation. How so? Study the red flags. Why did it fail? What was my red flags? What should I work on myself? What was their red flags? How did I allow this situation to get so bad for so long? And before that, how did I meet them? What was I doing in life? Was it happy, better, going through a breakup, going through something? Talk to yourself. And I promise you'll find the answer right there. Fuck. Sorry, I'm about to get out in a minute because this tooth is fucking me up bad, man. This is horrible, man. This sucks so bad. Fuck. Sorry, so much French, but damn, I'm doing bad. But yeah, I'll do another 5 minutes, guys. I'm definitely off. I'm gonna try to take a little nap for my lunch, because fucking sure it's bad. And then today, I go to my chiropractor so he can bust me up and then do my ankles, which is good. I can walk out a little bit more. But yeah, so anyways, this is what I do every day for Monday to Friday. Tell the same story. It's not for myself, it's for you guys. Because I chose to do this 3 years ago because so you don't sit there and you feel this too much. Sorry. So you don't say any feelings, especially like with like nothing's wrong with dwelling the past as long as you start dissecting the past. If you stay stuck in your ex, like in your head, trying to fix it. You can't fix it. In your head, you can. That's why, pardon me. That's when you do like the words which I just like using. Like when you're in a relationship, right? You pray, plan, hope, manifest. Your partner changes. You're praying for the wrong person. You should pray for yourself to take the L, walk away, save yourself. If you choose to, it's your choice. Because how long did you pray, plan, hope, manifest that your partner changes? In your head, everything's fucking Care Bears, lovey-dovey, all the good shit, wipe picket fence. Physically, is it happening? Not even close. So why are you there? Every day you go to that door to leave the home. Tell me your partner, why do you come back? What makes you come back? Or you're there with them every fucking night, laying in the same bed, no TLC, no cuddling, no conversation, small talk, miserable as fuck. Basically fucking roommates. Been there, done that. Don't miss that shit. So why are you there? Why are you doing that for? And on top of that, analogy. Anything that makes you happy, beautiful, all good shit, right? At your heaven on earth, positivity. Anything that's negative, depression, anxiety, miserable relationships, y'all ain't talking, especially when you go home, that is what your hell on earth, your dungeon, your fantasy-wise. So how come at home it's scenario you wake up, your partner, it's shit at home. And then on top of that, what's the real world in the universe? The person in the mirror. So if you don't have the person in the mirror, you see yourself, fuck that motherfucker. Cool. Whatever, you say the same shit every time you see yourself in the mirror, right? Then you see your partner, toxic relationship. At least when you go home, you leave the home, you go to work. Maybe your home environment, your work environment is good. You know, you talk to people at Starbucks, gas station, bullshit with them. That makes you happy. That is your heaven on earth. And then, work finishes, you go home, you're driving home, gotta go back to what? To the toxic household, your hell on earth, your dungeon, your sentence every fucking day, every fucking night. Why?
I don't miss none of that bullshit at all.
I go home, like I've been 14 months celibate, chilling solo, right? So I go home, I'm blessed, no toxicity, nothing. There's no stress at home. I got my daughters, 2 of them. My other daughter, she was with the girlfriend. Then my 5 boys, she was my ex-wife. So I see my boys tomorrow night and Sunday. So Saturday, I go to the farm with my father, help him out. So I work 6 days a week. I get home tomorrow around like 5 p.m., 5:30ish, depends on traffic. Shower up and then start driving an hour east to go see my boys. And it's co-parenting best as, right? So I do sleepovers at my ex and her hubby's place. And they're my friend face, lovey-dovey, kissing, etc. Everyone's like, how you do that? Forgive, communication. Obviously, you can't forget the situation. And you gotta let them go. Well, let them go. In your mansion, the door pane my ex on, I close the door pane at the closure for myself, not for her, for myself. So that's why none of that bothers me. All y'all baby mom, baby fathers, or whatever your ex is, wise, you'll see them kissing somebody else, whatever. Why are you still holding on to them? Why don't you do closure for yourself? Let them go. Now, if you want them back, then verbalize you want them back. But if you know all that time the relationship was toxic and shit, why do you want them back? And the answer, once again, you're still detoxing codependency. Gotta let them go. If you don't let them go, and you're matching, your ex was that they were paid for many weeks, months, years to be. And a lot of us not knowing, typically our first relationship destroyed us. We destroyed them, they destroyed us. That's related that traumatized us. So we're comparing our exes to our present relationships, always. And if you want to still sabotage a relationship, which women do more than women do because we're narcissistic, drop that corny ass line, you're just like my ex. Shit's over. Your relationship's so over, it's retarded. Because now your new girlfriend that you told a sob story to, right? You're a real victim. Now she's like, why'd you say that? I am not your ex. Why'd you compare me to your ex-wives? Right? And now she's in competition. her whole fucking, the whole demeanor, her whole energy, everything changes because scenario, if I had a girlfriend that's told that to her was, to have that corny ass line, everything changes. The TLC changes, the emotions, everything. Because now she's gonna be like, look at me like, dude, you really compare me to your ex-wives? That's why it's called self-sabotage. Which I'm gonna make a shirt that says that. I'm gonna get that shit tatted on my body also. Could be, tell me I'm fucking lying. Your partner was all good, etc. Lovey-dovey, everything. Now you got the corny ass line. Everything changed. The whole fucking mood changed. Now you started world competition. That's why you gotta watch your words, because words go deeper than a knife, especially with your partners. If you don't do that, I pray for you and that's it, man. That's all I can do for you. But I can tell a story. Got it for me for my mistakes, a lot of people's mistakes, why my personal mistakes, my stories, or my one-on-ones, and so on and so on. So I can give you every scenario, every option, every idea. So if you haven't ever dealt with one of that stuff, then you're blessed. But the cool thing is you're hearing it, right? When you hear this, it's called communication. You don't have to comprehend. When it happens, etc., when you do comprehend it, then you're ahead of the game, because now you're being what? It's all about being observant. Be observant of your environment. Be observant of everyone around you. All the answers fucking in front of your face, I promise that. You can see who's square more empathetic. Very simple. Who's circle more narcissistic? Very simple. How so? Study everybody for who they really are. If they're broken, ugly, lost, skinny, kitty inside. If they're matching energy, taking energy. If they're acting nice, being nice, offering toxic love or lust. You can't tell the difference, you will get destroyed. I can destroy any female in the universe. Any female in the universe, you my narcissist traits. Shut up and sympathy, empathy for anyone. Act nice, not be nice. Go to which is the easiest roles and guys in the universe to destroy if you wanted to. If you want to test the stereo out. Religious people. Go to anyone's religious and go to church with them, read the Bible with them, go to door, do missions, do everything with them. But little does she know that all I want is lust out of her, and that's it. Sex intercourse. I could do that when I want to, whomever I want to. So if I'm verbalizing that, and that's anybody's narcissist traits, we all have the same shit, and that's the intent to control them. Best as, then I could destroy anybody. And that's the shit. Nobody verbalizes that. I do. So that's why it's called pride, ego, lust, greed, control that shit. If not, I feel powerful, because that's what she does not know what I'm about to do to her. And when I get the skin is TLC sex intercourse. One for the books, I can get it believed. She's traumatized, she's dying and crying, gonna cry to God, etc. All the good stuff. Yeah, been there, done that. I know how that feels. So my first baby moms, when I was in Venezuela, raised in New York, Latina and shit, she destroyed the fuck out of me. I was there praying, pan, hope, manifesting for 12 years. Did that shit work out? No, it didn't. But it's cool. Gotta tell a story now. You have to make a category. Lost empaths, lost empathists. What's that? The category I created. Can't find the DSM-5 book, Google and all that stuff, because I'm the one that said it, made it, etc., right? So by my side, a female, I would not have a female by my side if she's a gangbanger, mafiosa, drug dealer, a person from the block. Like, I'm not saying all people from the block are like bad people, no, but a lot of them are narcissistic wise. If I want to go do benefits, where am I going to go to? The ghetto, the hoods. Those women that are destroyed every which way. Because used to toxic love, being verbally, physically abused, groped, and called bitches and shit. All that drama, and then fucking the man cheating all the time because the men are hella fucking narcissistic, hella. Why do you have so many fucking bae mom, bae fathers in the fucking ghetto hoods? Yeah, so that's where I'm going if I want to do benefits. Easy. I already know that. So look at the way I speak. So if I'm offering love, and she wants love, but she doesn't know what love is, she'll do it for a minute, the downfall situation, then she'll still be triggered by the street ways. Her ex doesn't give her shit. Her enemies give her shit. She cannot control her pride and ego. So why would I have a person like that by my side? She's broke, codependent. I can't fiction her, save her, but I could be a friend associate. I could hold her and guide her. I could do that most definitely wise. Have the badass conversations. And me as an individual, I control my heart feelings. Sympathy, empathy wise, because I make choices in my head, mind, common sense first, aka intuition, and then my heart feelings, because I believe it's the correct decision. That's why females are going through my DMs. They want to get to know me. Yo, queen, once again, ask me whatever you like. I'm not a virgin, but if you're thinking in your head, because I'm telling what you want to hear, hold your hand, got it. You're catching feelings for I. Control your heart feelings for me. You're not ready for this. I'm way too much for you. I promise you that. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to door up in your mansion. So just keep it humble, please. And that's what they even asked me. Like, yo, Rito, I go through your platforms. All these females we talk to on these platforms. They're beautiful, yeah, they're beautiful, exotic, but they're going through what you're going through. I can't fix them or save them. If she has not worked on herself, look at the way I speak, right? Go to my platforms, all that shit, my pod, go to Twitch and stuff, or my YouTube and Spotify, 3D 70 Real Podcast. Look at the way I speak. So the potential to be by my side, I want her to be, as a woman, quote unquote, right? To be supportive also. She's a woman, she can give a woman advice to other women, etc. wise. We do pods together, we do lives together, etc. wise. So it's not, I could do it by myself, for sure. I'm doing that as it is, but I would love her to be involved also. And from there, wise, she's in the chip on that. I talk to many females. She can talk to all the guys she wants. I don't give a shit. Because I don't own her, first and foremost. And then be like, oh, well, she can cheat. Anybody can cheat whenever they want to. If you cheat, you fall to what? Lust. Why? Because the answer, you have no self-will. There, it's over. But I won't die and cry. You guys behind the screen, if you're still broke codependent, your partner cheats on you, you will die and cry. I promise you will. You be on your knees. Because it broke trust and loyalty. You go through the same fucking emotions again. Now, on this phone, a zillion fucking options. A zillion fucking options. Females, once again, y'all don't know this, I'll verbalize all the time. Females run the universe. Physically, cosmetically, verbally. Your voice is way more powerful than my voice. So how do I get people's attention? Ink therapy, my tattoos. Petty, simple fucking words. But these words are meaningful because it's a map to life. It makes it so easy for the whole universe. And that's why I have my tattoos. Who's usually, on my side, the triggers people, especially face-to-face, on platforms. Therapists, counselors, psychologists, psychiatrists, life coaches, non-track creators. They're the ones getting the feelings. They be like, why would you put it on your face, on your neck? I'm like, the question not why is why not? I go, they're just petty ass words. They be like, yo, those words can trigger people. I go, that's the intent to trigger people. I want to. That's my narcissist trait. First, I'm sour. Use my words to set it wise. Then I'm sweet. I elaborate. I'm both ways. That's why it's like Jordan Peterson says, JP. It's not his analogy, but somebody said it. It's beautiful, which I'm going to get tatted on my body. It says, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a garden of war. So break it down to modern times. What that basically means, when you're a garden of war, that means when you're a nice guy, nice girl, an empathetic person, right? When you try to challenge a person that's narcissistic, that's a person that's a warrior in a garden. They're ready to fight no matter what. Their mentality is blue pill talk, YOLO, we only live once. They give no fucks if they go to jail. Or if they go to fucking prison. They don't care. But take the physical part away, right? They will destroy you with no fucking remorse. They'll bring out your past, your trauma, all that shit. And that's why you're empathetic wise, you try to challenge them. And right, yell at them instead wise. They'll yell at you louder, use same words with psychology, and you're the one yelling at them but you're crying as fuck, and they're not even crying at all. No remorse, nothing. So yeah, you're the guard in the war, trying to fight a war you can't, at least not yet. In time when you're working yourself, you stop being people pleaser, you realize boundaries, you let it say no, you'll match energy. Scenario, someone's calling me stupid, oh, you're ugly, fat, and stupid. I'll be, what? You're ugly, fat, and stupid. And nobody wants you. I use more words on top of that, and they get triggered. Like, whoa, I did reverse psychology. Why you bullying, man? I'm not the one. I do my life here, my Bigo. All these trolls jump out here, keyboard warriors. I was telling them out, especially if it's a random, they have no profile pic or nothing, right? That's keyboard warrior. I always touch it out. I'm gonna teach you, keyboard warrior. I'm gonna teach you 2 words that you should learn from the situation. You hear it from my mouth. It's called communication. You don't have to comprehend. It's the 2 words. It's basically this. Oh, I'm fucking tired. Fucking tooth. It's called deflection and projection. So you're doing deflection. You got personal issues in life, right? You don't work on yourself. So you're mad smiles behind you, dying and crying. So you don't talk about your anxiety, depression, child trauma, whatever the fuck's going on. So you do, put them mad smiles. You do projection. You throw your bullshit onto I, but you chose the wrong person to do that to because I'm verbalizing what you're doing. So that's your Lucifer side, bad side, hate, pride, ego, lust, greed, power. You feel powerful bullying people and bullshit, right? And then as long as you see a reaction out of them, right? Because you're doing projection-wise, they get off their lives, they get sad, bitter, they pop off. Then you won. So that makes you feel good, but after that you feel good, it's just a bandage till you cut the wounds, and then from there you feel bad. Yeah, working yourself. But yeah, I love you guys, but I'm getting off. I can't do this. I'm fucking tooth. Take care, guys. Be safe. Love you guys.